Hello guys, I'm making this video to show you some new evidence that support the idea of Earth being one giant quarry. There is much more to the way we perceive information, and the movie definitely spoke to my heart. And leaving all the scientific evidence aside, I can say it did resonate with me on a deep level. I think not trusting that intuitive feeling that started screaming inside me 30 minutes on into the video is going against yourself, and with us human being part of the natural world, it is going against the natural order of things as well. Now, objectively speaking, I'm quite puzzled how the scientists came to the conclusion that lava can form in hexagonal shape as it cools. Clearly it's just a supposition, and a very stupid one if you ask me. Now, let's go back in time and visit Tula, the capital city of Toltec Empire, one of pre-Hispanic American civilizations. One of its pyramids feature interesting 5-meter long statues. I'm not going to link their height to the possibility that it's actually giants that are depicted here, but it well may be. These pyramids, some with huge squares in front of them, being the prominent landmarks of the ancient cities that hint that only the chosen ones were allowed on its top for the rest of the crowd to see, and it's priests and royalty that come to mind when I think about the chosen ones. Now, the top of this particular pyramid has these columns known as Atlantean figures, suggesting these were no ordinary folk. They have intricate clothing designs and large hats, but it's something else I'm inviting you to have a look at. It's what they're holding in their hands. These can hardly resemble swords or any other weaponry. Another interesting drawing depicts these men with interesting helmets that cover the whole head with a small slit for eyes. We know the natives were rather using colorful jaguar and eagle heads and feathers on their heads and stuff like that. With this looking more like a worker's protective helmet, it covers the whole head, it covers the chin and everything else, the whole head. And the color also suggests it could be made out of metal, with metal hasn't been yet discovered. Those things on the shoulders and knees could also be part of this protective suit. Interestingly, they're holding in their hands what looks like circular saw blades, and that little comma in the middle of the disc suggests a circular movement. Okay, moving on. Potentially these mysterious men were working in nearby quarries extracting precious resources. They used the giant machines such as bucket wheel excavator. And next I'm going to show you some of the pottery made by these natives, depicting these, even by today's standards, technological monsters. But before I do that, just imagine for a second you're a American native living a rustic life, and you see these mechanical beasts for the first time. What would you think of it? I bet you would think it's some kind of a huge animal. It moves, it roars. Terrifying beast. Now, for the purpose of the experiment, I'm going to ask you a question. What would be the most terrifying animal you wouldn't want to get close in a cage? A lion? A tiger perhaps? Well, for me personally, I have a clear winner in this contest. How about you? It's crocodile, guys. While big cats often relax lying around with lions sleeping for days after a good meal, the crocodile is always ready. It's always ready for action. You will never see a crocodile resting on its side with all its legs stretched out nicely. Some crocodiles reaching the length of 6 meters. The crocodile's skin is rock solid, and its sharp teeth do not distinguish between an antelope and a human. If you happen to cross its path, he is not likely to tell you, "Please move on, you're exposing my hideout." Now check this out. The following pre-Hispanic pottery is displayed in Metropolitan Museum in Costa Rica and San Francisco Arts Museum.